I am on my now camera light, and yes, I'm able to record better videos now, so expect more videos. But this video is going to be named That Time I Was Almost Kidnapped, because yeah, a chick was almost kidnapped back when I was around 8. What had happened was I was in the hood at my aunt's house, because I would normally spend summers with this aunt growing up. I would spend whole summers with her. I was at her house and I was riding my bike. Normally, that was a thing to do for children in the hood, is ride your bikes all throughout the neighborhood. You know, everybody knew each other. Everybody kept an eye out for everybody's kids in the hood. I mean, that's how it normally is, especially in the hood where I'm from. I'm riding my bike, minding my business. It was this one weird van sitting like not even a whole block, like halfway down the street, like probably a mile down the street. So I'm like right here, and the van is like right here, and it was like a turquoise-ish van, and it was Mexicans in the van. It was 2 Mexicans. I remember it clear as day. I started to go down the street, and my instincts instantly kicked in, and my instincts was like, turn the fuck around right now. So I followed my instincts and I turned around, and as soon as I turned around, like I instantly like turned around and started to come back this way, and then I went down the back street. So how my aunt's street was set up is it's her street, is a back street, and then it's the next street. There's another back street, then it's the next street. All of the streets look like 2 H's, if that makes sense. So this street, back street, next street, back street, next street. I go down the back street, and as soon as I get to the back street, here comes that van coming down the next street. I was scared. I was scared as fuck. I turn around, go back down the back street, and get back on my aunt's street. And as soon as I get back to my aunt's street, here comes the van coming back down my aunt's street. Instantly, I'm like, flight or fight, flight or fight. Anybody that suffers from anxiety knows what that means, flight or fight. I turn around and I go back to the next street. The van, as soon as I turned around, they started to back up and start to come back towards the next street. But once I got to the next street, instantly I'm like, look, I gotta do something or else I'm finna get snatched the fuck up. In my aunt's neighborhood, I forgot to mention, in my aunt's neighborhood, it's infamous for kidnapping. It's infamous for pedophiles. It's infamous for, you know, weirdos like that. I comes back down the back street, and I seen the turquoise vans with 2 Mexicans, with 2 Mexicans coming back. So instantly, I'm like, I gotta do something right the fuck now. So instead of going towards the front of the street, I went to the back of the street, not the back street. So this is the street, this is the back street, this is my aunt's street. So instead of going that way, I went that way, and I'm zooming like shoo. Then I get to the front street, and that's 26th, and that street is always busy. But good thing about it is, it's some people's yards on that street. You can like easily stay out the street by being in the people's yards. I came on the front street and zoomed across these people's yards. They came back down my aunt's street. hurried up, parked my bike, and flew in the house. When I got in the house, I was petrified, like terrified, scared. And I'm telling my uncle while I'm out of breath, I said, Uncle Andre, these Mexicans trying to kidnap me. Now, I said, they trying to get me. They trying to snatch me. They trying to get me. Like, I'm scared out of my mind. I'm a little kid. I'm a jet. Literally, a jet. My uncle instantly got mad, like, who? So he looked out the door. They were nowhere to be found. The Mexicans was nowhere to be found. My uncle, I can't remember what he said after that, but I want to say he said something about stay in the house. But, yeah, I was scared. After that, I was always on my P's and Q's. Always be on your P's and Q's. And this is a video for sex traffic awareness. Always be on your P's and Q's, ladies. Like, always. If your instinct's telling you something up, then girl, something is up. And me, I was just a little girl, and my instinct saved me. It had been Lord and my guardian angels, all of them. If I hadn't listened, I wouldn't be sitting right here making this video. So always listen to your instincts. They will save you. So, yes, that's a story about when I was almost kidnapped as a little child, little jit, 8-year-old. Couldn't have been no older than 8 years old, though. So, go figure, yeah. And always, ladies, keep an eye out for your children. Even when they're outside playing. Like, I don't play that shit now. I do not play that shit now. Me, I'm a mom now, so my protective instincts have went up, but I have younger cousins and a goddaughter. I would always want them to, you know, be safe. So most definitely be on your P's and Q's, and always keep an eye out for your children, because you never know what predators might be on the loose, and you never know who's watching. That's my story of when I was almost kidnapped. Stay tuned, because there will be plenty of more content to come now that I especially have my ring light set up. Boom. I'm gonna show y'all what my ring light look like. Boom. Ring light. You guys, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that and above. And until next time, me and Amor.